Today we're going to tell you about a new and disturbing challenge growing worldwide. And joining us to discuss this topic is digital lifestyle expert Kinchlow. Caleb, thanks for being with us again.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So what is this new phenomenon sweeping here?
Well, this new phenomenon, this challenge is called the Momo challenge. It's actually circulating on the messaging and phone app called WhatsApp. So essentially what it is you message this number or you receive a friend request, and a creature, that's a woman/bird-like creature, starts talking to you and starts saying things that are really violent, really creepy.
And that's
the image of what
they took the artwork.
Right. They took the artwork from a sculpture. But basically, going on what the challenge is, it starts sending you these crazy messages and violent images and saying that it knows secret things about you and personal things about you. And it tells you that in order for it not to share the information, you need to basically commit self-harm. And if you don't, it's going to go after your family, your friends, even after you as well, if you don't do these actions.
Has WhatsApp done anything to stop it or prevent it?
Right. Unfortunately, they have not. What they're saying is just don't reach out to the Momo creature. And also, if you receive a message, simply block it.
So who's behind this? What is in it for them to create this?
Right. Andrew, I think the obvious answer is someone that is just someone with malicious intent. Because it's like there are multiple numbers actually, so it's actually hard to pinpoint who specifically is behind it. I mean, there's numbers in Japan, Mexico, Argentina, but there's also been reports of possibly getting private information about different people for obviously malicious intent.
Well, you talked about how this Momo creature will threaten or say they have personal information. Right. Is there a way that the people behind it can gain access to private information?
Right. Well, we know with technology, obviously, depending on who is messaging or the hackers, there could possibly be backdoor ways to receive information, but also they're reaching out to kids. So kids with their just naivete may share information out of fear. If you're saying things like, I know personal things about you, and you're seeing these dangerous images, you might say, okay, I'll tell you some information in order so that you don't, hurt myself or my family.
So some children may be tempted to do it out of curiosity.
Right.
Others because they're afraid they'll be made fun of if they don't participate, right? There's peer pressure sometimes.
Right. And also, Andrew, you look at, this thing FOMO, fear of missing out. It's like these challenges, Andrew, they're not new challenges. As you stated earlier. Even back in the 90s, there was a challenge, I believe it was called Space Monkeys, where basically you have somebody push against your chest and make you pass out. But now with social media, it's becoming viral so that I can see what's going on in this community of, I might be missing something, so let me try it. Let me reach out out of curiosity and kind of experience this, these challenges.
Seems like once or twice a year a new challenge comes about, gets a lot of media attention. Is anyone ever prosecuted for these things?
Well, I mean, in terms of, some challenges I'm sure people get prosecuted for. In terms of the Momo challenge, as of right now, there hasn't been any official prosecutions. There was actually a report in Argentina of a young girl, I believe she was 12 years old, committed suicide, along with this challenge. But again, because the challenge and the numbers are so far-reaching, Mexico, Japan, Argentina, it's hard to track specifically who is the person that's, engaged in the Momo challenge.
Do you think they become so popular because of what you described as the fear of missing out? I mean, I think parents may think my child should or does know better.
Right.
Yet parents are shocked to find out what their kids are engaging in.
Right. And Andrew, we've seen countless reports about this kind of information. So what I recommend for parents is use information like this, challenges like this, whether they're as benign as the ice bucket challenge, or more sinister like this, or even the pod challenge, as a jumping off point to engage in that conversation. Don't assume your kid knows what to do. Like, let's talk about it and say, hey, these are the kind of challenges that are out there. This is what you should or shouldn't do.
So as opposed to a parent saying, I hope my child never discovers this, you're suggesting even be proactive, even if it means bringing it to their attention.
Absolutely. It's always better to have a serious ongoing conversation with your children about these different challenges.
Okay. Thanks. You always bring great information. Appreciate it very much.